Well, hello there. I was working on some audio stuff. I was having some issues. It looked like some of the filters for my mic were conflicting, so I've been trying to find a good time for me to actually stream. I don't know if it's better to do it later or earlier. I don't know. But working 7 days a week can make things a little bit difficult. So, without any further ado, I'm going to get right back into it. I am a little ways away. Continue previously played game. Yes. I wanted to go through this game because it's spooky season, and I just love this game. I played it. I think this is probably my 4th or 5th time. I'm not sure. Alright, where am I? Okay, I need to go down to the chemistry station. Where was it? I think it was upstairs. Actually. Oh, jeez. I forgot. Plate. Yeah, so I think it was upstairs. I did turn the brightness up a little bit. Okay, no, not that way. I did turn the brightness up a little bit to see if that would kind of help out with some of the stuff. See if I can reposition this here. Alright, so typically I play a little bit darker, but during my tests I was having issues with capturing the game because of how dark it was. So, is it? It's not down there. That's where the flesh wall is. This is gonna take a second here. I don't remember. Was it down here? I can't read the sign. Old archives. It wasn't in the old archives, was it? I mean, is that the only way I can go? I can't use this door at all. It won't budge. That's cool though, that's cool. So, I think that's the only way I can go anyway. For some reason I thought that it was in a different direction. No, because it won't let me go that way. It's the only door not covered in stuff. Sala Veniera Laboratory. It is down here. So I have to go through. I have to go through this stuff. Oh, I didn't take any damage though, so. I guess that's what's important. So I'm not playing on hard mode right now, but if you do, the loss of sanity will kill you. I tested it out the other day, and it actually takes quite a bit. Alright. This is where I need to be. What's this? The lack of a chemistry to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiment has taken its toll on many of the lost stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes with the difficult salvage. I shall do what I can to one shell. Yeah, you would need some ventilation in here. I don't know what these guys are doing. Oil! Okay, so they're... Pot goes there, not... Oh, man. Is there nothing I can... Okay, there it is. Oh... What just happened? Oh, that's great. It's just caving in on me. One more. Huh, I guess I just didn't turn it all the way. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this will work by evaporating them and collecting the evaporation. Now that we got our compound, I like to drop things down here. Fail. Alright, moving on to the flesh wall. Okay, so... Get... Oops. What the heck? Come on, let me grab it. Now it's just not gonna let me grab it? Huh. I've never gotten up that way before. Oh, that flesh wall. Ow! That would smell so bad. It would be like... I imagine it would smell like an old library and rotting meat. Bloop. Alright. You know, I mean, I could do 2 streams. I don't know if I could do 2 every day. But I don't get out of work till pretty late. Trying to figure out my schedule a little bit. It's not exactly easy, especially when I've been dealing with so much technical difficulties. Alright, we got this one. Thomas Grip.
This level was first called Distillery, and if you check the data file,
Distillery?
it's still named as such. Now, for some reason I told Mikke, a writer, that it was called Refinery, and the voiceover was recorded with the wrong name. Since it's easier to change the name
Oh, the monster shows up
we
here.
had to rename it.
How's it going,
I'm glad I
RJ?
said Refinery though, and not King's
I'm glad the
Fall
chat's
or
working.
Grandma's Vegetable Patch.
YouTube chat
That
has
would not have been
issues.
as fitting.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be
Darkness.
careful not to stray.
That was my audio.
What's the reason? Why is it
I was
so
having
dark?
some really
Pay
bad
attention,
issues with
Daniel.
it.
It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Hello? Okay. Straight. Hello? Monster? Mr. Monster Man? He did the Monster Mash! It was a graveyard smash. Is that him right there? Man, it's been a while. Stay out of sight. Stay out of sight. Stay out of sight. What if I'm real careful, like? I'm safe. I don't remember how aggressive they are in this game. Ah! My sanity! I think I'm gonna light this. Okay, I just need to take a minute here. It's also dark. Dude. Does the music stay pretty on point with the monster? Because
22nd of June.
I've had some games
It's been
that it'll
more than a
make
month
sounds just
since
to
my
mess
last
with you.
entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect.
Ah.
But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
No, it was never complete. He was just tripping. He was tripping. It's because of all this wine. Why do I feel like there's something else in here? There it is. Bingo! Tinderbox. Stay over there. Hello? Okay, so this is where I go after work when I'm feeling down. I just go and I sit here and I drink 4 bottles. I drink 4 bottles of wine. Bones. I've played through this entire game without using the lantern before. What? Oh. Piece of wood.
The end puzzle with the crank and pulley contraption was a tricky puzzle, not to create or on a technical level, but purely on a noticeable level. We added stuff to the puzzle perhaps 4 or 5 times because after each test session, we kept having testers that did not see the piece of wood that you are to break to complete the puzzle. Originally you could only break it, so we added the option to pull it out as well. Then we added a faint light to draw the attention to it, and also tweaked the description of the crank. After that we added so that when you pull the crank there is a bit of dust falling from the piece of wood, and we also did a slight change in the
Why
angle
is my
of
buddy
the piece of
freaking
wood
out? I'm
and
like,
changed the color and the texture,
I'm in the
all
light.
to make it as notable as possible. So the question is, did you notice the piece of wood?
Potential spam.
Receiving transmission.
Oh no!
Receiving
Not
transmission.
incoming transmission. They're gonna have to leave a message because I do not answer.
Receiving incoming
Okay.
transmission.
Whoa.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Okay, so
Receiving incoming transmission. Receiving incoming transmission.
we got all this stuff going on, right? Let's get cranking. Something, a crank, pulley, contraption. Oh, it's too hard. I can't do it. Alright, just give me a minute here. Calm down. There's no reason to be hostile, Mr. Monster. I would appreciate it if OBS would cooperate. Ugh. Squish. Oh, that's so gross. A page.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries.
It does. It acts a lot
Smith
like
eased my mind
solidified
a
liquid.
bit, but I can't
Glass
escape
is
the feeling
strange.
that these shards have other worlds.
Over a period of time, the windows in certain buildings, they will actually start to seep down, and you will get cracks in them. What is this? Pick up laudanum? Laudanum? Medical. Okay, cool. But yeah, so like the windows will actually slowly, like, it's kind of hard to describe, but they drip, like, it takes a long time to do it, and of course it depends on the type of glass. Hey. It's just tripping. I've been playing some other VR. Oh, the bugs! Oh, this one's my favorite. I love the bugs on my face. It's just so creative. When I first played this game, and oh man, that brings back some memories. All right, what was I doing? Shaking the bugs off. So I've been playing some VR horror games that are a little bit more aggressive with their monsters, so I've been feeling a little, what's that have? I've been feeling a little extra jumpy playing this game, even though, I mean, this is relatively mild. What am I forgetting? Fix the pulley system and hop in. Right. I gotta get to the pulley system. I thought there was a secret. I thought there was a secret something down here. Nothing but wine. Okay, that's not. Well, as long as I'm here, I'm gonna hit up that oil thing. How am I'm just being dumb now. Like, honestly, I just went in a big freaking circle. I thought it was right there. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. It was through here. Okay. A few drops of oil. Oh, I can't believe I can reach that. Ooh. RJ. Thanks, bro. Hello? I always forget how weird the controls are for this game. I'm playing on the Switch, so did I actually take damage? Few cuts and bruises. That's not terrible. Whoa. That. Oh man, look at that lighting. Okay. Water monster. Oh man, the water. Oh, this is my least favorite. You just stay right there.
Hello, I'm Mikko Tarmia, the composer from Amnesia,
Mikko
The Dark
Tarmia.
Descent. You may have heard my music before if you played the Penumbra game series, and I did a couple of tracks for Penumbra Tech Demo too. So this is my 5th project with Frictional Games, and I'm happy to be a part of the team.
Yeah, I was looking at Penumbra. Have you seen Penumbra? It's older, but
The Guardian Monster has its own musical theme, which you can hear in many situations.
I didn't know
in the
about the game until I started
The
doing
Guardian is not
this
physical present.
commentary.
Actually, it's more like a noise sound than a certain melody, and I played it with my bassoon. The theme has many forms, and this one is almost a direct sound coming from the instrument.
I like that.
And this noise, which sounds like screaming, is a highly modified version of it.
why they're controlled so weird.
Mission. Receiving incoming transmission.
Okay. Oh, no. Get up. Oh.
Transmission.
Oh, it's because the jump and the crouch buttons are backwards. I'm gonna have to take this. I don't know what's going on. I tried to answer, it didn't work. I know I have minutes. Oh, whatever. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. So, the jump. There we go, I fixed it. I just had to change my button mapping real quick. So I've been playing a lot of Xbox. Oh, the lever. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Xbox, and the Switch controllers, the opposite. But I got this 8-bit Do controller that I could just swap out the I can swap out the button layout. I don't know, the controls are still kind of weird for this game. I don't know if that's because it's older, or if it's because it was a PC game. Wrong button. Ooh. Okay. Do not. I need to throw something. I need something I can throw. There we go. Okay, so which door do I need to go down? Ah. Ah. It was a waste of a good book. Romeo, oh Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? To pee or not to pee? In front of the map. Pull the lever in front of the map. How come I can't open this? This looks like one of the opening ones. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Oh, really? Okay. Give me a second here. We're gonna do one of these, right? You like that? How do you like them apples? I don't really see anything over there. Oh man, platforming is one of my least favorite things in games. But I think I got it for just un momento. Wow. I feel like I got like extra air on that last jump. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. Ah! Oh my god! Did it just disappear? Dude, I think that book just disappeared. It didn't make a splash or anything. It got caught in the meat web. Hey. Hey. That was close. That was way closer than I really wanted to be. Lie, you fool! The old go behind the box trick. Okay, so that time we got a splash. Meat wall.
First, a creature in the water, affectionately called Lurky here at Frictional Games, did not have a sense of sound.
Huh?
Later on we wanted to add it though, so the player could lure it away by throwing stuff in the water. When I added this, something unexpected happened. Lurky started following me. When you jump on the crates, it hears the sound you make when you land and it goes there to
The lever is
investigate.
inside the room
This
where
was
you
very
first
fun emergent
entered.
behavior, and I
For
think it made
real?
him even more menacing. I also want to add that Lurker was kind of inspired by my favorite movie as a child,
Come on.
Tremors.
Oh, I
This
love
earlier
Tremors.
session might also explain some creatures in our older games.
Come on, come on, come on. Have you seen Tremors, RJ? Tremors is awesome. Hey, hey, hey. I like how they put it in the first room. Okay. I completely whizzed right by it. Can you hear me okay? Is my audio okay? Okay, we got skulls and bones. I'm just gonna let the timer run out. I'm gonna grab a book. Then I'm gonna pull it again, and then I'll go. I mean, that would be good, right? We're good. I'm not gonna worry about it now. Alright. Lever. Book. 2. 1. 2. Oh! That did not work as planned. I'm gonna make it. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Let me on. I'm not gonna make it. Oh! That's why this is my least favorite part. It's because of the platforming. Alright. Oh, it just put me on the other side. That's kind of nice. Spooky season, spooky time. It's a wonderful holiday for the family. Oh! Oh, dismemberment. Here, eat that. Oh, nar. Oh! Oh, that's awesome. Boop. Just munch on that. Oh, come on. I thought you were gonna eat the arm, dude. Eat the arm. Eat the freaking arm. Is that a torso? It won't let me turn it? Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good, we're good. I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Just keep munching. Just keep munching, just keep munching. I'm just gonna shut the door on him. Does that work? It worked. It worked. This guy needs to freaking calm down. What is this? Oh, it's a needle. Did he put a hole through the wall? I mean the door? He put a hole through the door. Is it getting worse? Is he gonna eventually break through? Ah! Okay. Oh man. Okay. I'm just gonna give it a second here. Oh, come on, no. Barely conscious. I'm going for it. Don't I need a hammer? Oh no. Where am I supposed to go? I can't go back the way I came. Okay. There we go. Archive tunnels. Alright, so now I've made it past my least favorite part of this game. I don't think I have to run into him again. That's nice. I could be wrong though. It has been a little while. You'll never know. Oh, I'm still in the water. What time is it? 11:30. Okay.
Hi, I am Tapio, and I made monster sounds
Oh.
and vision sounds for this game.
Oh.
Yeah, I just love this monster. I think it was pretty
Awesome.
fun to make because there was underwater sounds as well as sounds from the above. I think I wanted it to sound like a very big monster, but still very fast. And I thought that voice itself needed to be high-pitched screaming because water is splashing around and messing other sounds. Actually, a great example is the attack sound where there is big water splash as it jumps from the water.
Playing with
At
player.
the same time, you can hear a short scream sound which is made from the cat sounds. I think it works great. I think other great sound is when it's just eating in the level. You can hear it eating meat. I made eating sounds by
No.
eating the water and breaking dry wooden sticks.
No.
The sound itself didn't need much processing.
Ah!
It sounded almost like you were
I am not dying.
Well, this is water monster, so I got lots of water sounds. For example, water sounds are made with a watering can, which is sunken into water. And when it's safe to play, its movement is made by a paper, which I just threw in the lake. It feels like it's running after you or hitting its big hands on the water. I think there's lots of water in this monster.
Oh man. I don't know. Did I just go in a big circle? Ugh. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so I made it barely. My wound is bleeding. At least my head's okay. Oh, now this is my favorite room. We got the statue. Wonderful sound design. Contrast.
This is the second hub level of the game, and is supposed to give some contrast to the stressful lurker encounter. We think building up contrast like this is extremely important for the
I
horror.
agree.
Only by seeing a bright level can you appreciate the dark one, and so on. If you do not do this, player will get used to the stuff and the effect will lessen greatly.
Splash around a little bit. Yeah, I love this area right here. I like the statue, and then later on it changes. This is often a place in video games that I think about when it comes to thinking of places of serenity. It'd be nice to see a quest home made of this area. I don't know. Maybe if there's someone out there that can do that, I would literally pay to have someone make a quest home world of this area. Guest room?
In the original pitch, Herbert was a fairly important character. but it didn't really reflect in the games, so we tried a few different things to incorporate him, but it never really made any sense. Herbert was important to Daniel's background, but in the end he didn't have any impact on the story happening right now, that is, the conflict between Daniel and Alexander. So most of his things was cut during the last stage of production.
Okay, what room is this? There's no... storage? I'm not sure where I should go next. I mean, I could go where it wants me to go. I could do that.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our
I'll go
journey.
down.
So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Okay. What happens if I just try to do it right now? It's not working. Of course. Okay, well, I'm loving this music.
When I first started working on the elevator, I had detailed concept art as base for my work. This is both a blessing and a curse. Concept art saves a lot of time for us artists, as we just have to copy what we see in the picture, but it also takes away some fun parts of our work, as we don't have to design anything ourselves. In this case, the concept art was very detailed and there wasn't much to change. However, I noticed that the roof part on the concept was dark and dull.
I'm gonna go to the guest
That's where
room.
the details of my art. I added the patterns to fill out the empty space. I wanted them to fit with the eastern feel of the elevator and took inspiration from Arabic windows. In the end...
Oh my god.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Release the spirit. Alright. Clothes. Got a couple shirts. These drawers are already open. Looks like they left in a hurry. Yeah. Ooh, crowbar. Now I'm Gordon Freeman.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my
Poor
departure,
Herbert.
Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from
Poor
the desert.
little Herbert.
He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked
I
by
was
something
attacked
horrible.
by a thing.
The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Oh, he's feeling concerned. Poor Herbert. Herbert's not gonna make it. Sorry. I'm sorry, Johnny. But Herbert is not gonna make it. Oh, I can touch the bed? Ooh.
Daniel? What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you
I
doing in
can't
my
shake
room?
them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Oh, he's gonna give me drugs. Alright. I thought I heard something.
If you listen to the music tracks more carefully, you may find that characters have their own musical themes, which can usually be heard when you read papers during the game.
Yeah.
These themes appear in many variations, so it's not always so easy to recognize them immediately. And in the end of the game, some of these themes will go quite insane. Oh, and that's Daniel's theme, which you can hear in the game's menu screen.
Yes.
Let me play it to you with piano.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, hit those notes, brother. So now I got the crowbar. I can break the door with the slats on it. Those are ways back, though. Right.
When we create props, we usually have concept pictures or reference images to look at when modeling the object, just to make sure it stays within the art style that we are going for. When creating a chair, a table, or a bookcase, just to name a few, we usually have to
Oh, look,
the
it's a rabbit.
measurements before we get them into the game, because having something in the game that isn't the right size can break the immersion. But sometimes you have to cheat that and test it out, because the camera perspective can really trick you. I have the perfect example of the camera tricking you sometimes. Take out the lantern in-game and look at the wall or an object in the same height as the lantern and try guessing how big the lantern will be next to that object. Then walk up as close as you can to that object and compare. If you got a good example out of this, you see that the hand and lantern is in fact very small, but it feels right when it's close to the camera. But we don't want to go on gut feeling on the measurements of every object. That could really get out of hand quickly, and a lot of things could feel out of place. So it's basically a matter of changing the scale if it feels weird. When modeling the prop, we try to make it as close as the reference images as we can, or if you got a sketch, that is.
I wish I could keep
It's often a quite simple process that
the
usually
crowbar.
doesn't take that much time, but it completely depends on what it is and if the sketch we have are detailed. Before giving the model a texture or working on that, we need to create a UV map for it. A UV map can best be described as an image with painted details to it that is wrapped around the object.
Yeah.
So the texture for a
There's a monster right out there.
would look like a box that you have unfolded onto the ground.
The important thing to do
After the
is
UV
to
map
stay
created,
calm.
we start to work on the texture. And here, we usually start with adding untouched materials like wood or metal, and these are from free photos found on the internet. We also paint in dirt in corners, highlights on the edges to enhance them. We can also bake and add an ambient occlusion map to the texture, which is basically a process where the computer calculates where the texture should be dark and where it should be light. We often generate a normal map based on certain details in the texture. A normal map uses light to add bumps or dents without using more polygons on the object. For specular maps, we use the red channel for the intensity level of the map and the green channel to determine the power of it. After all the textures are done, we export them to collada format and import them to our editor.
3rd of July,
There, we set material
1839.
values,
May
create
17th,
bodies for
the day I was
collisions,
trapped
stuff like
inside
that.
the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men.
The minds.
Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to
Poor
continue.
Herbert.
He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Was there more than one orb? Was there 2 orbs? Did the orb multiply? Multiplying orb? Like, oh no, do not multiply the orb. We have 1 orb is enough. Orb of power. Orb of insanity. I think it's okay You know what I mean? Let's see. Alright, so we got a few more talking points here. I don't feel like I really found anything particularly helpful in here, just a bunch of stuff. Try not to die. I can't get that last one. Balagna.
Daniel is a pretty complicated character to write for, as we didn't want the player to feel that they were losing control by having feelings imposed on them.
I'm not trying to catch him.
After the amnesia kicks in, everything which
bug.
is Daniel is essentially gone.
Catch the
The
bug.
player is the new Daniel, and he should be able to act the way he pleases, and even reject his own background as he discovers it. That
Did
is
it
why
work?
everything concerning Daniel is flashbacks.
I don't think it
Even the
did.
diary entries are read as what is being told is happening right now. That is, it is the old Daniel telling the story, and not the player reading it.
4th of July, 1839.
It's done.
It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Of course, the factory is notable because they were relatively new at that time period.
In this room, everything is connected to destruction and home. This was Daniel's home as Alexander's guest, and the diary entries are about Daniel being home in London and things falling apart. These sort of connections are not something that we want the player to get. Rather, it should end up in the subconscious and work toward building the mood. Also worth noting is this focus.
Oh no, did it just cut him off? Huh. Before it was working just fine. I guess depending on the room I'm going through, probably it loads differently. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. Right next to the fountain. Probably just pick it up later tonight when I get home from work. Blah. Splash, splash, splash. And that way I have some time to get ready and sort everything out. So have a good rest of your day, night, and or evening. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for hanging out. Adios, mi amigos. Peace.